this is part 2 of our IVF journal vlog. My name's Ellie.
And I'm Jamie.
And we've just come out of our consultant's appointment. What did we have?
No, we've had our first initial consultation.
Yes.
And today was a...
What was it called? Implications appointment, so straight up.
2 hours.
Yeah, it was long.
Long, very long.
Really long.
But
it was
didn't
good.
did it feel like 2 hours?
No.
I don't think it felt like 2 hours. We had so many questions as we always seem to do in these things, but
I guess that's what it's for though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they took us through basically the cycle, I guess. So we had our blood tests done this morning at the GP to try and save some money so that we wouldn't have to pay hundreds through private kind of treatment. So we got to wait for those to come back, and we're still waiting. That was the rubella screen that I talked about last time, so we're still waiting for that one to come back and let me know that we're all good to go. Typically I wasn't able to get my smear done yesterday when I had my chlamydia swab because the GP was new and she didn't have a code, so I've got to go back in to see my GP next week to have the smear, but they're not too worried about that. So
what blood test we had to test was HIV 1 and 2.
Nobody seems to know.
No one knows what 2 is all about, but apparently there's 2 types. And then hepatitis B and C, but there's 2 strains of hepatitis or
something. I think there's 3.
Yeah. So
that was a very strange person.
That was a very strange person.
I didn't know what.
Great walk.
I just don't know who that was.
Anyway,
sorry.
Yeah, so lots of different things to test. Blood tests.
Yeah, so those aside, just assuming that they're all going to come back, we start the drugs anyway on the 3rd of September. The Briserelin.
Yeah.
So that's an injection that I have to do for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No.
Oh.
All the way to 25.
Oh, long day, like 25 days or something.
Yeah, so many injections. I mean, one every single day.
Yeah, this is what we've been given.
6 and 7 in the evening, got to do it.
Yeah, so this is like our treatment thing.
So that's the first one for 12 days, and then also 20 odd days, and then
we have a scan on the 16th. Then I start another. So I've got to do 2 lots of injections.
Then so once you do those, then you've got 2 lots of injections. Then there's
for like 7 days or something.
Yeah, and then there's a final injection which the kickstart one, isn't it? I can't remember what that was.
No.
What I needed for, but so many.
A trigger.
The trigger.
Yes, that you have to do within like a 2-hour window or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were quite overwhelmed with everything today, I guess. So all we need to know today is to do the Briserelin. So we've got those jabs
every day.
Yeah.
Every evening.
So I have to do it between 6 and 8 every evening. So I get home about 7 from work. So I guess I'll do it as soon as I get in every night.
Yeah, the train's delayed. You've got to do it on the train on the way home.
Yeah, that's true. I have to take. So I don't really want to take needles around with me.
No, I know. Take that big box as well, because you've got to put all the needles into a big safe box.
Yeah, a sharp box.
Sharp box.
Yeah. And then there's lots of scans. So there's a scan. So I start these injections on the 3rd. We have our first scan on the 16th. This is assuming I get my period when I should get my period. Otherwise things will be moved about a bit. Then we have another scan a week later. Another scan a couple of days after that. Then another scan and a trigger. And then 2 days after that, the egg collection.
Yeah.
So if this all goes to plan and everything goes right, the crazy thing is I could be pregnant by the 17th of October. How cool.
Amazing. Yeah.
I feel really positive.
It should be.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's scary the amount of stuff you've got to go through now over the next few weeks.
Yeah,
to get you ready for it. All I've got to do is turn up on the egg collection day and
do your business.
Do my biz. Get my biz. Yeah.
You got to keep the flow going though as well. Beforehand,
Yeah,
you can't just.
Can't just leave it. Can't let it build up for that long.
Yeah. So
it'd be ticking time bomb by the time I get there, but no, you just got to be
free flowing. Yeah. as I guess when you're trying.
So 3 months, because your sperm is created every 3 months. So on the 30th of September, when they take the sperm and the eggs, so 3 months before that point is when that sperm would have been created. So and that's based on the health of the body at that point. So if I had a cold,
you reckon your brain to think what you were doing in the end of July.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we weren't on honeymoon.
No, which is good, because honeymoon was quite messy.
We,
I can't remember what we did in July.
I think we must have been really good.
I think we were being relatively good, weren't we?
So
we were being good.
So I think we're all cool.
So that should be fine. I wasn't ill, because apparently having a cold or the flu really affects it.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, we won't. If the sperm is bad, it means you might have to try ICSI, which is when you inject the sperm into the egg.
So it depends on the sample on the day, what they will do.
So they might do 50-50, some IVF, some ICSI, or all IVF, or might be all ICSI if it's a bad sample.
Yeah, but I think they kind of tell you what they're going to do, don't they? So.
Yeah, and ICSI obviously is a cost implication as well, and a risk factors for damaging the egg.
They also said to me, my AMH being 20.6, that I'm at a slightly increased risk of producing too many eggs. So I was actually quite, took that as a compliment, because I've been worried so long that I didn't have any eggs. And she said, well no, because if I did have an AMH of like 6.6, then they would expect to see like 1 to 2 follicles, but they've seen 8 on each side in the scan. So they'd be expecting to collect maybe, well, up to like 16 maybe if we were really lucky.
16 eggs,
but apparently if they collect...
17 was the...
Yeah,
was
the limit. Yeah.
No, 25 was the limit.
25, then what do? They freeze them all.
And wait till next month because your ovaries are too swollen.
They're overstimulated then. Yeah. Yes. It's very interesting. We are learning so much.
I know. Ivan, what did I say? Hyperstimulation?
You know the lingo. Yeah, she was very impressed with you. She's a really lovely nurse.
Yeah, she was. We asked a lot of questions, which is what you need to do. So
we giggled a lot too, didn't we?
Oh, as always. Signing those forms to say if anything happens to me that she gets to crack on.
Yeah. That's so strange.
I know.
Oh, don't think like that.
No.
Fine. So a real positive afternoon. I feel quite excited.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Got a long way to go yet. I think when you have that first injection and...
Yes, which is going to fall on the 3rd of September, which is the double header at Twickenham that we go to every year. Come on, Harlequins! So I'm going to have to be...
Up the Briz.
No. Yeah, Bristol are up in our table now, so a nail-biting rugby match on the 3rd. So I'm going to have to try and sneak a needle into Twickenham Stadium.
Yeah.
See how that one goes.
Yeah. And there's little things you got to put up your...
Yeah, the suppositories. When do I have to do that? Not for a while.
Not for a while, no. You haven't given those yet.
We did have a joke about that.
2 a day, every day.
40 or something I've got.
2 a day. No, 2 a day every day for a long period of time.
The things you have to do. And that apparently keeps the lining of the womb nice and lined.
Yeah.
And healthy. Progesterone, is it? Creates more progesterone. Yeah. Something like that. We're not the experts, so yeah. That might be a bit noisy with the window open, but it is lovely today. It's hot. We're sweating, but we're back in the Peugeot 106 as well.
As you probably could hear.
Yeah, they're rattling around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess, have we got anything more to say? Just that we're in a really positive frame of mind. We're looking forward. I'm really looking forward to just getting going with these injections. Obviously,
you actually looking forward to injection?
I don't know, it'll be a bit weird, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not too bad with injections.
You're not screaming shy about needles?
Well, I don't tend to look, so...
Well, you're going to have to look because you inject something else, aren't you?
Yeah, so we'll see. I'll try and film that.
Really?
Not. Yeah,
do you want me to film it?
Maybe, we could maybe do that.
Well, your first one, maybe the second one when we're at home.
Yeah, maybe not.
The first
yeah,
one.
the double header. Come on, Quince, inject me. Yeah, so exciting times, but I hate to say it, but it could all come crashing down.
Oh yeah, I know. There's so much. I mean, what their success rate? 43%.
Like this camera holder.
43%.
Yeah, 43% from 35.
So.
But then we were saying that takes into account a lot of people with a lot of different situations.
Yeah.
Whereas we're quite straightforward, so maybe we've got better odds, but you never know. But then maybe not, because we're unexplained. There's nothing obvious going wrong, so they might, that might count against us. So you just don't know.
Just don't know.
Keep your fingers crossed for us. And then, so I guess we're signing out for now. Next time, I'll definitely do another diary when we start these injections.
Yeah.
Let you know how we're getting on.
That Sunday she'll be at home now, probably.
Yeah. Or if we don't get, if we find that I'm not immune to rubella, then you'll be seeing me again really pissed off.
A really grumpy update.
Yeah, grumps. But bye for now. Have a great evening and bank holiday weekend. It's nearly time for the weekend. Alright, see you later.